Good morning, student. I am Ian Khannar, PGT Physics from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Shegaon, Buldana. Today, in the series of this Laws of Motion chapter, this chapter Laws of Motion chapter, we have to discuss the topic that is pulling a lawn roller is easier than to push it. So, this is our topic that the pulling a lawn roller is easier than to push it. So, I hope students, this is the common problem, or you can say the common observation in our day-to-day life. So suppose you have given a lawn roller, remember lawn roller, okay. So lawn roller is here. And suppose it is here on the grass surface, you can say, okay. Then whether pulling is easy, pulling means what? If you take here, if you apply force here, that means if you are pulling here, this lawn roller in this particular direction, then whether it will be easier than to push it. Push means what? If you are having same lawn roller and if you push it, so if you push it with a force that is pushing, so out of these two, which is easier? So pulling a lawn is easier. It says that pulling a lawn, that means this case, pulling a lawn roller is easier than to push it. But somebody says that, no sir, I am going to push this lawn roller. I feel that it is easier one. So why should we worry about that one? Let us proceed for the, you can say, the solution for this particular problem. So today's our problem discussion is pulling and pushing of a lawn roller, and out of these two cases, which one will be easier? Even though it is given that pulling of a roller is easier than to push it, but our task is not just go to the given title, but we have to prove that one also, how the pulling is easier than that of the pushing. So let us start for this particular topic and the proof of that one. So I will take the first case, that is nothing but the pulling here. So here the lawn roller is there. This is nothing but the your ground surface, you can say. And now I want to pull this one. So I will apply the force in this direction. This force is nothing but the pulling force, you can say. Okay. Now this is the direction of the force. Then resolve this force into two components. One will be in a horizontal direction and another will be in a vertical direction. So after resolving this into two component, if the angle, if this one is theta, theta is the angle you can say here, then this component will be f cos theta and this will be f sin theta. Again, second thing is that the weight of the roller, that is W, you can say m into g. So the normal reaction which is exerted by this, you can see the ground, will be in the upward direction, that is R. So this resolving this force, that is f cos theta and f sin theta, and again the weight of the lawn roller W is going to be balanced by this force, you can say the normal reaction R, and here the force that you are pulling the force here in this particular direction. So the force of kinetic friction, F suffix K. So what is by kinetic friction? What is by kinetic friction? Kinetic friction, we are denoted by F suffix K. So the kinetic friction is the force, is the friction, which comes into play, when a body is in a state of, that means this body in a state of steady motion. Steady motion. What is the meaning of steady motion? When it starts just sliding one over the surface of the, of the other body. So this is nothing but your kinetic friction. So ultimately, what is your aim? Your aim is to move this roller, and you are going to apply the two forces. One is a pulling force, another is a pushing force. So now whenever you are pulling the force by applying this particular direction, so you are pulling this lawn roller in this direction by applying this force, then the kinetic friction here will take place, which is in the direction of the opposite direction of the, you can say, the motion. So the kinetic friction is the friction which comes into play when a body is in a state of steady motion. In a state of steady motion, that means after applying the force, this lawn roller should start moving, or it should come into motion over the surface of the other body. Other body means what? Here the ground surface is there. This roller is going to be start over this ground surface, you can say. Okay, so this is called as a kinetic friction, or you can say dynamic friction. Another word is also there, dynamic friction. I hope you have got the definition or the idea about the kinetic friction. Okay, so now this force is resolved into two components, F cos theta and F sin theta. The weight is balanced by the normal reaction R, which is exerted by the ground here. So we can write by equating the forces here, R plus F sin theta is equal to mg. R plus F sin theta is equal to mg, or I can write R is equal to mg minus F sin theta. This is equation number 1. I think all of you have got this, how you have got this equation number 1 here for this particular figure. Okay, now I'll proceed for the next diagram. That is when you are pushing the lawn roller. So here I will take the same lawn roller here. Okay, and instead of now pulling, I am going to push this one. So I am going to push this. So force is applied, that is nothing but the pushing force. So this force is pushing force here. So this direction will be in this direction. So resolve this force into two components, in this direction and in this direction. So again here, the weight downward direction of the lawn roller will be balanced by the normal reaction. Suppose in this case I will use as R dash. Since I have used here R for the pushing force, in the pushing force case, so I am using here R dash for the pulling force case. So R dash I am using for the pushing force case. So R dash is here, which is balanced by this weight. Now, as you resolve this one into two component, so this angle is nothing but angle theta. So ultimately this angle will be also theta. So this component will be F cos theta, and this will be F sin theta. This will be F sin theta. So I think how this force or vector force is resolved into two component. Already you have studied these things. So F cos theta and F sin theta is the resultant vector. You can say the resolution of this vector, that is the force in these two particular direction. So from this one I can write, you see here F sin theta and mg both are in the downward direction. So I can write F sin theta plus mg is equal to R dash. Or I can write R dash is equal to mg plus F sin theta. This is equation number 2. So as you are having this equation number 1 and equation number 2. So dear student, what do you observe from this one? You observe from this one that from this equation 1 and 2, here you will get here the minus sign and here is the plus sign. So I can say that F dash K, or here the force of friction, kinetic friction is Fk dash. Here I have used Fk. Here I am using Fk dash. Okay. So Fk dash, that is related with this one. That is nothing but the kinetic friction in this particular case. And here Fk, the kinetic friction in this particular case. So from this equation 1 and 2, I can write here Fk dash is greater than Fk. What does it mean? It means that the kinetic friction, in case of pushing, is greater than the kinetic friction in case of pulling. Okay, you can see here, this is the pulling case and this is nothing but the pushing case. So as you can see, the kinetic friction in case of pushing is greater than the kinetic friction in case of pulling. So can you tell me, out of these two, in which case it is difficult to move, or it is not easier to move? So if the kinetic friction in case of pushing is more, friction is more, no doubt it is a kinetic friction, but that friction is more, that means the lawn roller will not start moving in this pushing case, since the kinetic friction is more in this case. On the other hand, the kinetic friction is less in pulling case. In case of pulling. So as the friction is less, so we can say that the lawn roller will come into the motion easier than that of the pushing. So from these two cases, we have concluded that the pulling lawn roller is easier than to push it. So I think student, whenever now you will look at the lawn roller, and if you want to move that lawn roller on the lawn, then immediately you will come to know about this particular topic, and immediately you will apply the, you can say, the pulling force instead of pushing one. So these things is very important for this particular topic. So today's topic, we have solved this, we can say the pulling are easier or pushing easier by going through these two cases and by formulating these two equations of the forces, you can say, that is R is equal to mg minus f cos theta and R dash is equal to mg plus f sin theta. So by comparing these two equations, we have got that the kinetic friction in case of pushing is greater than the kinetic friction in case of pulling. Therefore, I can say that pulling a lawn roller is easier than to push it. Okay, so dear student, please try to understand and try to go through this topic once again, and I hope this is nothing but your daily life problem where you will come to know about this situation. So I hope you have understood this topic and enjoyed this session also. Thank you so much.